In this video, we are going to talk about how to avoid getting violations as a TikTok Shop affiliate. When you're promoting products on TikTok, the worst thing is having your account get hit with the violations that will suppress your views, or even worse, get your account banned. We will go through the 6 common mistakes to avoid and talk about each one of their policies. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do or what not to do as a TikTok Shop affiliate. So let's get right into it. So first of all, your TikTok Shop runs on a violation point system. So for each violation that you receive, they will basically assign you points, and maximum you get 24 points. So if you ever get 24 points deducted, then your accounts will either be temporarily suspended or permanently suspended. So this is basically how the point system works. If you have accumulated anywhere from 8 points to 20 points, your e-commerce privilege will be suspended anywhere from 1 to 7 days. If you're between 21 to 23 points, then you will be suspended for 14 days. And as I explained earlier, if you get the whole 24 points deducted, you will either be suspended or even banned, depending on the violations that were assessed to you. So next, we're going to talk about the 6 violations that you want to avoid. This is basically TikTok Shop's policy from 1 to 6. So the first violation is irrelevant product promotion. So what this is referring to is the product that you're promoting in your video doesn't match the product that is listed. So when you're promoting a product in your TikTok video, you basically just include a product link. So how to avoid this violation is to make sure that product link matches exactly the product that you're promoting. So this one, how to avoid, is very straightforward. You just want to make sure that they match. So the next one is we have unoriginal content. So this one is a little bit tricky because I personally got hit with this one using my own content and my account was permanently suspended. So I basically just repurposed my own content, something that I had, recorded and edited from scratch. I took the same video, posted another TikTok. I just changed the text on the screen and then I got hit with this violation. 24 points deducted right away and my account is permanently suspended from selling again. So this one is very serious and you definitely want to avoid. So unoriginal content includes any copyrighted material or any reproduced content from video from other creators. It can also include recorded screens of other devices. So some people like to take their phone and record another computer screen or phone screen. You definitely don't want to do that, even though there's a lot of people are getting away with it still at the moment, but it's only a matter of time before TikTok will strike them with a violation or get them suspended. So you definitely want to avoid that. So the way to avoid this violation is to avoid using any reproduced content that belongs to anybody, and even your own content. Don't repurpose it. I know in a way it doesn't make sense because you created the content, but TikTok just doesn't want any reproduced content, even that content is your own. So that's a rule. I choose to play by it in order to be safe. So I advise you to do the same. And you also want to avoid uploading screen recordings of other devices. So number 3 policy is redirecting traffic. So redirecting traffic basically means when you are encouraging users to make purchases outside of the TikTok Shop. TikTok just doesn't want that because they want users to stay on the TikTok platform. So you don't want to give any call to action or any wording in your video that says something like, you can buy this product with the link in my bio, or something like, you can buy this on my website, and you list out the website. That's a big no. So you definitely don't want to do that. So how to avoid this is don't tell anyone to purchase through any external links or any links in your bio. So when you have a TikTok Shop link in your video, that should be the only link that the users are using to make purchases on the platform. So next one, we have still frame content. So still frame content is referring to content that lacks on-screen activity or presents a static image with no movement. So the logic with this is that TikTok wants content to be engaging. So they don't want you to post like static images in your video that lacks any on-screen movements. So the way to avoid this, straightforward, avoid using any still frame content. Make sure that your content has video in it and has some movement in it. So next one, we have gambling and gamification. So this one is more prevalent if you're doing live streams. So both of these methods involves using the game of chance in your content as a way to either get engagement from the users or try to persuade the users to risk their money to win more money. So this is more relevant if you're doing a lot of live stream. So the way to avoid this is avoid using any game of chance tactics to sell or promote your product. So for example, some people were trying to sell entries to spin a wheel in their content in order to determine what product the customers will receive. So that's a big no-no. You definitely don't want to do that. So the last one, the sixth one, we have misleading content. So content is considered misleading when the product promotion is inconsistent with the product's features and functions. Content is also considered misleading if it includes any exaggerated claims. So an example of this is making unscientific product claims. If you say something like, this product will help you lose 10 pounds in 3 days, that's a big no-no. You don't want to make claims like that. Or if you sell like a supplement and if you make any medical claims, you also don't want to do that. You don't want to say this product can cure certain diseases, something along those lines. You definitely don't want to do that. So how to avoid this is to make sure that your content contains accurate information, and you want to avoid making any exaggerated or false claims about a product. And the logic behind TikToks, behind all this is very simple. They just want their customers to have a good buying experience. So that's what TikTok's most concerned about. They want to make sure that when people decide to buy on TikTok Shop, they have a good experience. One more thing you want to pay attention to is that you don't want to promote any content that use terms like fake or copy or dupe to describe a product or a brand. And obviously you don't want to promote any counterfeit products in your content, and that's definitely prohibited in the TikTok Shop. So you definitely want to avoid that as well if you don't want to get hit with a violation. So this is it for this video. I hope this video was helpful. These are the 6 violations that you want to avoid and be super mindful of. TikTok's really strict on this, and you definitely don't want to, put in all this hard work and have your store get hit with a violation or get suspended. So that would be a waste of time and your effort, and you definitely want to be in good standing so you can have longevity and do well as a TikTok Shop affiliate in the long run. If you have any questions on any of this, comment below. I'll try my best to help. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.